The man had just awakened from the sea when he discovered a large, inexplicable hole in the palm of his hand. It was painless, numb, and devoid of sensation. Even more shocking was the dark, gaping wound in his chest. He rushed to the hospital to find his good friend. His friend led him to a room where Jack showed him the injuries on his hand and chest. The sight stunned Simon as well. Such severe wounds made survival seem impossible. Another startling scene followed when the heart monitor displayed a flat line. Jack immediately questioned if the machine was malfunctioning, but Simon couldn't provide an explanation. Simon then attempted to take samples of the tissue around Jack's wounds. Whether Jack was dead or alive, this was worth investigating. However, this infuriated Jack, who cursed angrily and promptly left the hospital. Upon returning home, Jack's beloved dog suddenly started barking at him as if he were a stranger. Jack then recalled the events of the previous night. As a police officer, he had spotted a figure in the distance at the docks, seemingly choking another person. He cautiously approached and shouted, causing the suspect to turn and flee. When Jack reached the man lying on the ground, he discovered that he was already dead. With no time to spare, Jack pursued the suspect to the end of a bridge, where the suspect hid behind a pillar. As Jack approached the pillar, engaging with the suspect, he was suddenly struck down and thrown into the sea. Suddenly, the ringing of his phone brought Jack back to the present. His friend urgently requested Jack's cooperation in his research, promising to keep it confidential. Without a second thought, Jack hung up the phone. Later that evening, an even more bizarre scene unfolded at dinner. Jack, without uttering a word, eagerly stuffed food into his mouth, chewing voraciously. Every movement exuded a hint of animalistic roughness. However, after swallowing the last mouthful of water, he suddenly vomited the food back out. Following his son's outburst, Jack snapped back to his senses. His body felt entirely out of his control, frightening his family. Realizing his increasingly abnormal behavior, Jack decided to sleep in the living room that night. His sweet little daughter came to comfort him, but the moment Jack hugged her, a sinister force surged through his body. Jack's face contorted grotesquely once more, and his arms tightened around his daughter with increasing force.